Today, the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals issued a stay in the case of President Trump's deployment of National Guard troops to Portland. This means they can stay under the president's control, but cannot deploy until the court makes its ruling. Let's switch to Joey Vaca, tracking all this. He joins us live with updates. Joey?
Yeah, Jeff, that hearing at 9 o'clock tomorrow on the 2-week restraining order from Judge Karen Immergut. Legal experts say it's not the end of the battle between the state and the Trump administration. Tomorrow, 3 judges with the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in San Francisco set to decide if a 2-week temporary restraining order holds up. Of the 3, 2 Trump appointees and 1 appointed by former President Clinton. Tomorrow, the court could say they aren't deciding the case completely, but decide Judge Immergut's restraining order is not warranted.
In which case, the case goes back to Judge Immergut. The president would be allowed to nationalize and deploy the troops, even though at the end of the process, it might be determined that, hey, you shouldn't be able to do that, and you can't do that anymore.
If the court rules in favor of the administration and the state doesn't do anything to challenge, legally, the president could deploy troops immediately.
The other possibilities, the Ninth Circuit says, yeah, okay, we're not deciding the case as a whole, but we think that the judge was appropriate in granting the stay. So the case goes back to Judge Immergut. It will continue for more litigation. But during those 14 days, the troops cannot be deployed.
Yin says the court initially rules on that 14-day restraining order to allow for a more comprehensive hearing before ruling on the injunction.
During that time, the injunction would say, wow, this is litigating, cannot deploy the troops if the judge grants it. But the reason that we don't have the injunction first is that should be the product of more briefing, more research, more evidence.
Here at Camp Withicum, those California National Guard troops wait, still under federal control. Yin says we could get a ruling on the restraining order as early as tomorrow morning, though it's not likely. He says there's a good chance that ruling comes sometime by Friday. Live in Happy Valley, Joey Vaca, KOIN 6 News.